the numbers, they're not that unattainable at all. And I think there are many ways of doing coaching and mentoring which make it a very practical option. So I would say I think that we should look at that a lot more carefully. The other thing, I think it's a very, very useful report and a very, very good starting point. I just see that it does back off a lot the question of the accountability of the principal for the results in the school. We don't do that in other organizations. We hold the top person accountable for the results, the bottom line results in the school. Why do we back off it in the context of the school? And it seems a great deal of reluctance to look at the good principal, good school correlation. And I think there's a very, very high correlation there. And I think the point is being made in the schools that do perform in the rural areas, quintile 1 and 2 schools. Why are those schools across the road? One's good, one's bad. What is the common denominator? And I think in many, many cases it's the school principal. And I think we need to be stronger on that correlation, not back off from it.
Thank you.
Thank you. I just want to piggyback a little bit on what the principal of Bugula said in terms of policy change, where good principals must get a pat on their back. To me, it would be unfair only to attribute that to the principal of the school. I've read the report. Unfortunately, I've worked in the Eastern Cape, and the person who did the research in the Eastern Cape really, we're working around the Mount Fletcher area, really speaks about the problems that we've encountered that make the schools not to work. And the person that brings out the district office. So, to me, just looking at, yes, the principal is a very important factor, but we once took the district director, when we were visiting the schools, the district, I'm sorry, I don't want to mention it, but some of the officials have never seen the school that is in their jurisdiction. He was so happy that we took him to some schools while he has been manager for a very long time, and the person has never seen the school. So support, the principal will struggle to fire a teacher who's always drunk and not working, because there's not a lot of support from the other side of the value chain. So if the principal must work on performance, the district must also work on performance, and the province, because this person needs to be supported. Then secondly, the last point that I want to make is with regard to mentoring. We've tried to get around that, and we've worked with clustering of schools and trying to make principals meet and speak to each other. Although there's a disadvantage of that some principals, because we work in a cluster, we try and bring schools, work with schools that are close to each other. The principals would be competing with the others and not really willing to assist the other principals. But we think the clustering has helped because principals are able to mentor other principals. For instance, don't have a principal who's 100% bad. And we've always said we want to scratch where it itches by not bringing off-the-shelf models, but looking at specific schools and assisting the principal in the area where he or she is found to be wanting. Thank you.